this. Okay, welcome in. We are going to be doing a full body tuning today. We're going to be working on reconnecting ourselves inside of our body. And the reason why it's important to be inside the body is because that's where your intuition lives. That is where you get messages from. That is where you learn how to receive all that you've been manifesting. So it's really valuable. Let me turn down this light because my brain hurts looking at it. Perfect. Yeah, so let's get started. If this is your first time joining, welcome in. We're going to be doing biofield tuning and kind of like psychic adjustments. So hi, hello, Rose and Auspice. Hello, everyone. Okay. So we're going to be starting with the 174. Start by taking a few deep breaths and bringing your awareness. Yes, for everyone. This is for everyone. This is a group healing session. Hello. Okay. So step into your body, bring your awareness into your body, and notice where the first place that you have sensation is. So let's begin breathing. And out. In. And out. One more. And out. And hold it at the bottom. Can you feel the tingling sensations? Hi, Vicky. Good to see you. Okay. Hi, Faz. Good to see you as well. All right. So my first question is, do I have permission to hop into your energy field? So just say out loud or in your heart. Let's get started. I'm going to spend some time connecting to the collective energy here. Nice, Katie. I'm just welcoming in my healing master. For those of you that don't know him, his name is John Michael. Okay. Thank you, Julie. Okay, yellow energy, and orange energy. So what John Michael is saying is that we're going to be working a lot on coming back into our bellies, into our tummies. Yes, for those of you who forget to breathe or who are holding their breath, this work is especially important for you because that means that there are some energetic blocks in your lower 3 chakras. And if you're blocked off in your lower 3 chakras, you are blocked off from your source of spirit and your ability to receive. Okay. So let's adjust your Earth Star. I'm coming right below your feet. Notice where you feel this sensation. So this is already kind of blocked off. So when your Earth Star is tense, it means that you feel guarded. It means that your nervous system is probably on higher alert and you're not really in touch with your intuition or your ability to receive right now. So just allow me to adjust it for you. Okay, that looks good. Now we're going to charge it. I want you guys, from wherever you're watching, to create a grounding cord. And you're going to hook this up to your sacral chakra if you're in a female body, or in your root chakra if you're in a male body. So there's definitely a lot of breath holders out there. I can feel some tension around the central line right below the chest. So just tune into that. Just get to know your body. Where are you holding tension today? And let your grounding cord drop through wherever you're seated, and imagine it going all the way down through earth. Thank you, Emma. You can hear the tone is getting stronger because your energy is getting stronger. Hopefully you all know by now how tuning forks strengthen your vibration through somatic resonance. Plug in your grounding cord to the center of the earth. What color is it? Whatever color it is gives you an idea of what you're letting go of. Now I want you to activate your grounding cord like there's a little button on the side. Blue, good. So read that color that you have. What does that mean? What's the metaphor there? Mine is yellow. The collection of all of us together is yellow. I'm running energy for everyone. And there's nothing to do right now, but notice you dumping old energy down your grounding cord. This is the 174. Orange and yellow, orange, red, and yellow. Nice. So where are you releasing today? I promise you, this is what John Michael wants to say. The only thing getting in the way of you and all of your manifestations is your resistance. And that may sound counterintuitive. Why would I resist something that I want? Well, we think that we need to control everything. We think that we're working alone. We're not working alone. When we let go, it allows higher vibrations to step in and give us those things that we've been asking for. Yeah, Bianca, if your cord is different than your aura, that's very normal. And the color of our aura changes with every heartbeat because you're constantly running energy. Okay, we're about 60% grounded right now. Yes, solar plexus. The feeling of letting go is like, do you feel tingles anywhere? I can feel that we're letting go of a lot of things in our throat. We're opening up space in our digestive system. 70% grounded. John Michael, extra, please. Okay, everyone just collectively let go of a large chunk of white energy. John Michael, can you help me understand what that white energy is? So there's a collective block in all of us watching and who will watch that there's this idea and you're not super aware of it, but it blocks you from receiving. And it's this idea that things will stay the same, that it's hard to get change to come your way, that manifesting is hard, that healing is hard. Yeah, much yawning. That's the sign of your nervous system down, regulating, settling in. Okay, now we're going to, let's see, we're going to run some earth energy for you. So we're pulling up an earth energy from the center of the earth to the bottom of your feet. I want you to allow that energy to swirl around your feet until you feel it start to tingle. Yes, for those of you who feel like it's easier to feel from the heart up, it means you're not fully in your body. It means that there are things in your sexuality, your sensuality, and your sense of self that need to be explored. Entity attachments, yeah. It's very normal to have entities, and they're not as scary as they sound. They're very easy to remove. There's one video of that on my YouTube already. Okay, we're pulling up a green energy collectively. Allow it to filter through your feet, into your legs. What happens when the Kundalini is working from the Earth Star and is working in the sacral now? So Kundalini doesn't start from the Earth Star, it starts in your own body. And while for the masculine, it's really important to get that flow going, and for everyone it is, women tend to have like this little block right here where it's easy to be disembodied just because of the patriarchal society that we live in that forces us to be mostly in our masculine energy. So mostly as a female, it's about coming back into the body, back into the hips, like finding rhythm and sexuality and enjoyment. Okay, now we're pulling down a red energy from the cosmic source. That's really interesting. Let me ask why. Because we need to be more in our root chakra, John Michael is saying. So the cosmic sources are supporting every single one of us to come back home to our body from the root. So think about the root as your relationship with your body. Do you like the way you look? Do you like the way you feel? Do you enjoy food? Or do you have fears around all of those things? Do you feel unsafe? This is all information patterns that get stuck in that root chakra. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're blending it in your root. We're blending the cosmic source and the earth source in your root. And it's turned this dark purple color. John Michael, what is this about? So John Michael is letting us know that in order to be spiritual, we have to be connected to our sex, our root. This is our source of God. It's how we bring God into, or goddess, or spirit into this living life. It's also about money, right? Your relationship is God, sex, money. They're all the same vibration. And so we start from the root up. Let's see where it's going. Okay, it's getting a little stuck right here in the solar plex chakra. So let's just take a deep breath. John Michael, what are you removing in there? So there's a resistance to wanting to feel some of the emotions that get stuck in those lower chakras. And we need to be able to sense into those. So my question for you is, what are you sensing in your belly and below? You might notice tension or anxiety. Just keep breathing. We've hit a little plug. John Michael, what is that? Okay, one more breath, he's saying. There we go. Okay, out the top. Funny, when it comes out the top of the head, this dark purple energy turns orange again. It's really lovely. Okay, now it's flowing down all around you. A small burning sensation that you're noticing, just go be curious. It is probably letting you know that there is some anger or resentment right there, and you don't need to think about it, you need to feel about it. Beautiful. Left ear is tingling. Yes. Yes. So when we come into our body, we might notice a lot of sensations and it might be uncomfortable. That's part of this. That's part of the re-ownership of your body. Oftentimes our body has to scream at us. Panic attacks, depression, anxiety. illnesses, injuries, because we're not listening well enough. Okay, great. Now we're flowing some of the energy out your arm channels. We've got some really cold energy over here in the left hand. John Michael, what is that about? So you're healing some energy from your ancestors right now where it wasn't safe to receive and it wasn't safe to create. So I want you to think of any ancestors that might relate to that and just bring some gold, loving light. Yeah, Vicky, a lot of your journey is about coming back to these sensations. And that's what that anxiety is about, right? It's this like screaming of your body. And so in order to stay on top of anxiety, we need to practice sensation. Some of you might notice you want to wiggle. Go ahead and wiggle. Some of you might notice that you want to make sounds. Go ahead and make some sounds. The energy is really strong right now. Yes, good, Vicky. What's going on right here, John Michael? So there's a fear from your heart to your throat where it's so much safer to live right in here, even though you have tension right here. It's like we actually need to go in and plug your sacral and your root chakra back into your heart because there's a disagreement right now in the body. Okay, let's go plug that in. So I'm plugging your root into your heart chakra. Oh, there we go. There. Okay, we made it. The connection is not really strong, so let's try again. It's like we're trying to reconvince your body that it's safe to go back into your root, to go back into your sacral chakra. So if you need to hold your root chakra or your heart and just be like, it's safe now. Whatever happened, I am safe right now. Yeah. Purging a lot of old pictures, as I call them, old energy patterns. So the chain is black. John Michael, can we change that to gold links? There we go. So the other thing your root chakra is saying is that sometimes you haven't listened to it. Sometimes you didn't listen when it said, I don't want to be touched right now, or that person feels unsafe, or I don't want to go to the gym, or I don't want to go to work. Sometimes your root chakra wasn't listened to. Okay, so let's repair that relationship right now. You're gonna have to say, it's okay, I'm gonna start listening. I'm gonna pay attention to you so you don't have to scream at me anymore. Hi. You cannot let go of what you need. Your energy is smarter than your mind, if that makes sense. Anytime you try to analyze what's going on in your body, just step back into the feeling, okay? Okay, where are we at, John Michael? That feels better. So now we're gonna plug your heart into your root. And she goes, oh, I don't want to. It's okay, it's safe. John Michael, will you help them? And I'm hearing your body say, we're a team. We're a team. We listen to each other. If you want really strong intuition, guys, you have to practice saying, what do I feel? What do I notice? What do I feel? What do I notice? Okay, now let's go into the plugging the sacral into the heart. There's still tension there. John Michael, what is that? We're going to go zoom in. Hold on a second. Notice what this one feels like. This is the angel tuner. Ooh, we are breaking something. Ooh, right at the apex of your ribs. It's making you short of breath. This is anxiety. This is pain. This is death energy. John Michael is my healing master. He was contracted in. Okay, let's see. So this death energy, that's, yes, the angel tuner is amazing, is about letting go of the old pieces of you. I want you to think of the tarot card death, right? It's not about actual like dying. It's about letting these old parts of you crumble away. Oh, nice. I actually do feel like it's working through something in the third eye, trying to push itself out right now. Many of you may feel very connected to the angel tuner. Okay, we did let that go. Good. Okay. All right. Now I want you to tune in to your right foot. Sink all of your awareness into your right foot until it tingles. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, this one is definitely heavier. It's resonated to the earth, so it's more about this dimension. If any of the sounds are making you nauseous, it's moving something really large. So just pay attention and ask yourself if you can handle it right now or if you need to step aside for a second. It sounds like you need to leave an offering for your ancestors outside. That's what that sounds like to me. Okay, now we're plugging into your left foot. The left foot feels a little bit more ignored. So I want you to think of an ancestor that came before you and ask yourself, what gift did they leave you here in this life? Like an inheritance, a spiritual, emotional inheritance. Did they leave you with strength? Did they leave you witchy proclivities? There we go. Now I feel the left foot's back online. Good. Okay, now we're going over to your right knee. Okay, the right knee is telling me about a certain obstacle that you've put in your way. It has to do with your finances. Like you're limiting your ability to receive financials right now. So let's just open that up. Let me ask you something. If spirit is abundant, right? Like spirit made all of this, spirit's abundant. Doesn't that mean that you're abundant by law? By default, you're a piece of spirit, therefore you have everything that spirit has. The amount of yawning. Good. Your nervous system needed a reboot. Okay, onto your left knee. Ooh, this one pings all the way to the right hand. John Michael, what is that story, tension pattern about? So this tension pattern is about fear of spending, both financial patterns and the knees. That's interesting. So the knees are about like your purpose, guiding you intuitively to your purpose and whatever you put in the way. And right now, collectively, the thing that's in the way is your ability to believe you can earn more, receive more, play with more. Right now you're thinking like, oh, my finances are limited by the amount I earn. It's simply not true. There we go. See how I move a lot and I yawn a lot? That's my feminine taking energy from you guys and intuitively moving it out of the body. So if you guys need to move at all, that is your body saying, I know how to let this go. If you aren't making an income, the only income you need to make is from spirit. And so that's the belief that's in the way, is that money only comes from income. Easier said than done, yeah, but this is a vibration. We live in a vibrational awareness reality. Okay, that will take some movement. John Michael, show them how. Okay. All right, we're gonna let that flow. Spirit, sex, and money are all the same vibration. So if you feel abundant in one of those but not the other, ask how you're separating yourself from that. Okay, onto the right hip. Ooh. Yeah, there's a definite theme to this session, and I love when Spirit does that. So we're on the right hip, and y'all are doing too much. Believe me too. I do too much because I think that the amount of effort I put in is related to the outcome, and that's not true. It's not true. You guys are watching this because your higher self was like, lead you here. You got to hear this. Your ability to receive that which you have asked for is directly related to your ability to relax and enjoy. So this construct that we have, this wheel, this cog about like must earn, must make, must do, overthink, overbecome, that's what's injuring this part of your hip, preventing you from receiving. So Michael, open that up. He's showing me it's like a ship. Okay, so he's showing me it's like a ship because he wants you guys to know that you're like, but how do I get without doing anything? It's not that you're not doing anything. You have to be intuitively led, right? There has to be divine action. Are you doing something because you're fearful? Or are you doing it because you're divinely inspired to do it? You feel enjoyment while you're doing it. That's the difference between intuition and force, right? Okay, onto the left hip. By the way, you guys, this is what a perm looks like for someone with incredibly straight hair. Still trying to get used to it, but it's kind of fun. Attracting money in abundance. Okay, you, Queen, taught me a lesson when I was in Bali about relax and receive. I went to go see you. I sought you out as a client without even knowing you. You guys go follow Light Warrior 88. Those taxes that are due are saying something else. Bless them. Your reality that you see has already been created by you. So the only way out of the reality that you see is by creating something else. Thank you. All right, this left hip is frustrated. The message of your left hip is you won't get what you want if you do things out of fear. You have to do them out of enjoyment. So your left hip is asking you, like, are you paying attention to my needs? My needs are good coffee. My needs are spend extra money to get a nice bag of cacao in the morning, or, you know, buy some really soft slippers or a face mask, or give your neighbor a hug. Like, I don't know, just ask yourself, what am I doing that feels juicy? That's when you'll start receiving more out of nowhere, not related to income. You saw your spiritual journey, yeah. Okay, now we're going to go into your sternum, your heart chakra. Ooh, I can feel that. So there's a spot of tension between your heart and your throat. John Michael, can you tell us more about that? Ooh, definitely relieving a lot of that. What are they letting go of? This, I want you to bring some like gentle, intuitive movement to your neck and your chest. Just ask it how it wants to move to unwind that tension clip. This tension clip came from a very young age, and it was shown, it's almost like when parents try to get their kids to say something pleasing to the other adults, like, that's not nice, don't say that, don't ask about that. It's just like this shutdown of like authenticity. And a lot of you have very specific gifts that it's time to start to come into tune with. So release that tension pattern, and it's clicking right on top of this left shoulder. So do some intuitive movement to help it move through. If y'all haven't seen me do like a private session, I know my clients think I look really silly, but I am like moving, sounding, grounding. It's very animalistic, it's primal, because energy doesn't want to be patterned. It wants to move and flow. Yes. Okay, now your heart has relaxed. And this is what your heart is saying right now and today. I have so much to give. I have so much to give. And there's even, ooh, I can feel it in your Tippereth center, your center of beauty. A lot of what you have to give is tied up in your ability to find yourself quite lovely and quite beautiful. When you find yourself quite lovely and quite beautiful, you can practice it with other people. You stop seeing ugliness in places. You're like, wow, there is ugliness around, but I'm really keyed in on how beautiful everyone is. Okay. Wow, we're talking about some really triggering things, I think, because I keep feeling all these tension patterns. If there is resistance, don't move it past resistance. Just let your body move in like a soft, gentle, non-patterned way. I know there's a tendency to get really angry in our world right now about everything that's going on. Anger is meant to help you rise, right? You rise, and then the anger facilitates you to do something. Don't get stuck there. Yeah. Your dog just laid on your feet. Oh, dogs love tuning. Sullivan's busy, but he's usually here. Shannon, you're new here. We're doing Biofield tuning. We're reprogramming sound and cellular structures to help you release patterns and information that no longer serves you. Okay, now we're in the right lung. I'm plugged into your right lung, your ability to move with life. Yes, yes. Can you hear that shrill? It's like 4,096. So this shrill is letting us know that there's a really tense pattern in the right lung right now. So we're just gonna, yes, feel good, move your hips, swirl that feminine energy, practice sensation. Good, good, good. Oh, yeah, we found another spot of anxiety. John Michael, can you help remove this? And Dara, please. There we go. Do you want to tell me what you removed? So what my other guide just removed with, oh, thank you, is this energy pattern of a male energy that affected the way your ability to love. And so we just kind of blasted through that energy and we're melting it, this anxiety. Yeah, that one was big. There we go. All right, into the left lung. The left lung is tied to your jaw and like your upper maxillary. So all of you that are watching and that will watch have a really strong telepathic channel. Sometimes they get clogged, but what this is telling me is that you feel so much for other people that it affects the way you perceive psychic and sensory information. It also causes some depression. So we're just going to try to open up that tension pattern. Bring your awareness into your left lung. Okay, there's white energy underneath that, John Michael. Ooh, that's related to some sort of resentment that's blocking your power from a masculine. Maybe in general, there's resentment against the masculine. That's pretty common right now. So yeah, that's what that is. So just laugh it off, okay? It's the easiest way to let energy flow out as I heal it is for you to laugh or to take a deep breath. Good. All right, now we're going to plug into your crown. Just take a second with me. How are you feeling in your body? Where's the first place you notice sensation? All right, into your crown. Pain in the left jaw with that one. Yeah, go ahead and gently move your jaw around. Don't try to stretch it, but just let it release those patterns for you. The thing about intuitive movement is it's not planned, it's not thought out. That's the only way to undo those tension patterns. Wow, a lot of you, yeah, feeling it in your jaw. So it feels like John Michael is showing me we're trying to crack open a light here. Yes, good, Faz. And John Michael is letting me know that you are receiving a lot more claircognizance, like you just know things. However, you try to then pass it to your analytical mind, which makes you doubt yourself. Yuck. So we're trying to crack that open in one way. So I actually just ran a class yesterday on karma and how to complete karma, heal it in yourself and others. And it is a complex process and a complex topic. However, the short of it is, without like reading through the soul contracts, the only way to dissolve is through love and forgiveness. It sounds like you need some forgiveness right now. If you find it hard to forgive others, or you're looking out into the world judging people's morals, it sounds like you need forgiveness. You need self-love. The only thing that can heal our world, our culture, our society, our people is if we self-love and self-forgive, because that's how it gets passed outward. Great. That's really open. Okay, now we're gonna do, let's see, John Michael, what do you want to show me? It's interesting. We're just gonna go plug into the nose real quick. Tears. Yeah, let that nervous system go, sis. So we're working on your nose right now, and the nose has a lot to do with resources and your ability to live life feeling abundant and resourceful. And so there's a lot of tension, John Michael is showing me, resentment, things that are blocking your power in that nose system and channel. Hey, mamas, sweet girl. And so the last thing he wanted me to work on was this nose here. So all in all, this session has been about coming back to your body, noticing sensation so that you can be guided toward all the gifts that you've already asked for. Yeah. Stepping back into your body is stepping into your ability to be intuitive and to receive. And so that's kind of why we're working on the nose right here, is like your ability to like hold on to resentment or like notice when people hurt you and like carry that with you is what's getting in the way of your ability to receive. So we just bless people. We're like, Vicky, you want to know how to bless people with glitter bombs? It's literally just like I create glitter, gold glitter from spirit. And I'm like, you know what? My taxes, glitter bomb, it's to spirit now. Only spirit knows how to make that feel better for me. Spirit knows what I want, spirit will get it done. Or somebody offended my ego and my ego rises. I'm like, you know what? Just glitter bomb. Like, I don't even care. It's not worth, me forming resentment or giving away my power. So I literally bless you. You've done something and I feel injured. That means I'm triggered and I need to heal me. So I will bless you. Yeah. Any situation that's going awry, any situation, somebody's upsetting you, there's a financial problem, like whatever, you keep blessing it. That's the only thing for you to do, you guys, is to use your energy to give blessings, to give love, because it solves whatever karma, whatever soul contract could potentially be in the way of you receiving. Thank you. Ooh, I can you guys feel that heat coming through? That's a big release. Yeah. Oh, I'm good. I mean, I'm so glad and good. That's what I meant. Yeah. It's not my advice. It's John Michael's. This is straight from spirit, guys. I promise I don't sound this smart. I can barely form a sentence usually. Oh, and now he's mad at me for self-deprecating. That's okay. Okay. So now let's life vest you. Let's life vest you. We want to hold all this new blessing energy. Good. Good. Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for participating in TikTok Live, YouTube Live. Hopefully you guys are on my email blast, so you guys can get discounts and know when we're holding classes. Anyone can learn to do what I do. Simple facts. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. If you guys are subscribers, you guys can stick around and I'll pull a card for you if you have a question. Vicky, and I know I had a few. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you, Heart. Thank you, Harjat. Yes, if you tell me your name, snore, laxative. Thank you, Faz. Thank you, Fab. Thank you, Auspice. Thank you, everyone. Whatever spirit wants you to know. Okay, Vicky. You're learning a new way of emoting. You're having a lot of new emotional processes, and it feels kind of like you're a toddler in this because you're pulling up a lot of injured inner child. That's kind of what's been coming up for you lately, is that you're trying to remother your inner child, and it's feeling really difficult. It feels like you're broken a lot of the times. And it's just simply not true. You're just learning to remother yourself. You're starting fresh in a lot of ways. Even your ability to feel grounded or safe in your own area. However, things are getting much, much clearer for you. You just got to stay the path. Your faith is what matters most. Your ability to bless the situations that appear hurtful or painful is what matters most for you. Final card, John Michael. Let go. Oh my God, this is, you guys, Vicky and I talk, and this is, I'm sorry, this is exactly what we talk about. Let go. Let go, let God, let go, let Goddess. they'll pick you up. That's a belief system that needs to be held fast and sure. All right. Thank you. I'm going to disconnect from YouTube and then I'll head over to TikTok. See you guys. Okay.